Morning. Just gonna go on a quick rant. Yo, the world we live in is quite funny. It's weird. And you don't need me to tell you that the world's weird and that there's so many messed up things happening out there in this world. But I do think that human beings as a species should start sticking together and standing together no matter what race you are. Whether you're black, white, Asian, colored like me, Hispanic, doesn't matter. We're human beings at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what gender you think you are, or you identify as. At the end of the day, we are from the same species. We're human beings. And the only way we're going to solve the problems that we have now is if we stick together. There are many stupid men out there. There are many dumb men out there who are immature, who are lustful, who don't have self-control, who have all these evil things in their minds and their hearts. And this is what makes the world a bad place. You know, there's so many hectic things that's been happening throughout our lives. If you look at how people are getting massacred and killed all over the world, you know, women aren't safe, children aren't safe, people are getting raped and killed. Those are evil men, stupid men, immature men, men whose brains are not fully developed, men who are lustful, men who cannot control their urges, and men who have sick and sadistic desires at the end of the day. And the only solution is stronger men, good men, powerful men who have good intentions, who are smarter, who are stronger, more skilled, and willing to do the violence that these evil beings are doing to other people and putting on to other people. Alright? Lying, stealing, cheating, you know, killing, all of these things are signs of a weak individual. And that's what's coming from the world with all of these weak men. And that's what I've said before. One of the major problems to our society is the fact that we have people who call themselves men who are just really weak individuals who walk around this earth as an excuse of a human being and make the world a bad place. Because let's be honest, if there were no human beings out here, animals would be running free and safe, you know. It would be normal nature, animals killing one another, you know, the circle of life. And it would be much cleaner, less pollution, less destruction done unto the earth at the end of the day. So my true point is, yeah, some people might look weird, different. Some people might be different and weird, like I'm weird. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. And if I cannot wake up in the morning with a clean heart and mind and soul and decide that I'm gonna try and be the best version of myself for everyone else, because that's what it really is at the end of the day, we're never gonna have a better world if I cannot make that decision on my own. So take this the way that you want, take it the way that you like, put it into any situation, scenario that you feel like it fits, and listen. This is the solution, this is the problem, this is the solution. Weak people, alright, people who do not have respect for themselves, people who have no respect for themselves, they are the ones who make this world the bad place that it is when it is bad and evil. Because listen, people who respect themselves respect other people around them. It boils down to a small thing such as littering. I feel that someone who drives their car on the highway and eats a McDonald's burger or milkshake, throws out their cup or their wrappers, those people do not respect themselves, so they're not going to respect the environment. You know, men who force themselves onto women, misogynistic men who look down on others, men who sexually frustrated and take out their lustful desires in a violent, evil way. They don't respect themselves. That's why they feel inferior. That's why they feel small. That's why they have to resort to that kind of evil and violence, because they don't have respect for themselves. People who cheat on their partners don't respect themselves. Because let's be honest, your partner is supposed to be the one person that you can trust and that you can like believe in and depend on, and vice versa. Now you're cheating, you're betraying the trust of the closest person to you in that space. Or you betray your family, you betray one of your close friends, there's no loyalty. This boils down to self-respect. You don't respect yourself, so why would you respect anyone else? This is what everything comes down to. Everything comes down to respect. Everything. Because I would say, if you respect yourself, if you respect the environment, if you respect the animals on the earth, nature, you respect men and women alike. You respect people who have different opinions. Because let's face it, everybody's always going to have a different opinion on different subjects. And it boils down to preference. It boils down to, again, opinion. Nobody's wrong for having an opinion. Also, opinions are not facts. So your opinion is necessarily not the whole truth and the God of what you're trying to believe in. So if we get down to a place where we start respecting one another, that's when the love comes. That's when we don't harm others. That's when we don't harm ourselves. That's when we don't put anyone else in harm's way and forcefully try to press our agendas and our ideologies onto other people. Right? Like this video is just an opinion. You can take it the way that you like. For example, if you like Coca-Cola and I like Fanta, does it mean that I'm going to kill you because you like Fanta and you don't like what I like? Does it mean that if you like McDonald's and I like Burger King, I'm going to go and get my gun and try and harm someone because they like McDonald's and I like Burger King? It all boils down to opinion at the end of the day. Opinion, preference. We all have different ways of thinking because we all grow up differently. We all have different experiences that mold us and that shape us into the people that we are. But then again, it all just comes down to respect. Do you respect yourself enough to go out there and think of the next person? Think of the next person. Be considerate. Think about what your actions do to affect the next person. How does it affect the next person? What ripple effect is there? Am I going to live my life so that I can be better and do better for other people? This is the only way we're going to change the world, guys. It's respect. It starts with ourselves. We respect ourselves. Someone who respects themselves is not going to put anyone else through abuse and through some acts of violence and maliciousness. And someone who respects themselves is not going to cheat, steal, kill, or even harm their bodies and their minds and their souls and their spirits. It all boils down to respect. So let's start with that. Start working on that self-respect. Start working on your journey as you become a better person and you grow. And we're always growing. I've met men who are men at the age of 25. And then I've met men who are boys, little kids in grown men bodies at the ages of 50 and 60. No respect for women, no respect for society. They don't care about what they put in their bodies. They don't even think how what they do affects their families and their kids. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, you can take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt and you decide in which world, in which life it applies to you, and think about what I'm saying. But have a good day, be great, stay winning. I'm always about peace and love. And I want everybody to win. I want everybody to live the lives that they need to, be the best that they have to. And let's just be positive, guys. It starts with us. I know one person can't change the world. I'm probably only gonna impact 10 people from this video. But at the end of the day, at least someone out there gets the message, gets the point. So let's make it work.